Welcome to the Go Potty podcast. I'm Rebecca Mottram, a children's nurse with a special interest in potty training. This podcast presents a new way of potty training, one that is backed by science and child development. So get ready to be surprised at what you'll learn, and get ready for some fun too, because children learn best through play. Each episode will explore a key aspect of potty training, with practical tips and expert advice all proven to work. So whether you're just starting out or you've already started, I'm really glad you're here. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Go Potty podcast. I'm your host, Rebecca Mottram, and today we're talking about how to help your child practice using the potty. This is something you can and should start doing before your child stops using nappies, so that they can develop some skills beforehand. This is so important because potty learning is all about having a gentle journey to the goal, not taking giant leaps. Just like every episode, I'm going to be sharing my top tips to help you succeed. And if you're anything like me and struggle to retain or recall details whilst you're learning something new, just remember to download your written companion guide for this podcast series. You'll find the link in the episode description. Research shows that introducing your baby to a potty in infancy can have numerous benefits, from promoting healthy bladder and bowel function to familiarising them with the concept of using the potty. And guess what? You don't have to wait until you're ready to stop using nappies to start potty practice. Potty practice isn't about being perfect, it's about building familiarity, and mistakes are an important part of learning. So here are my top 5 tips for potty practice. Number 1, practice being nappy-free. This means incorporating regular nappy-free time into your routine on a regular basis. You can leave your child's nappy or pull-up off for up to 30 minutes after your child has had a wee or a poo. The experience of being nappy-free without having an accident will help your child get used to how it feels to not wear a nappy. For some children, this is a vital practice to avoid problematic emotional or physical dependence on the nappy developing. Your goal is to help your child succeed in having short periods without a nappy on, during which they stay clean and dry. Tip number 2, offer the potty at times when they're likely to use it. In the last episode, we talked about how you can learn to recognise when your child needs to go. And even babies can tell you this, whether it's their poo face or fussy behaviour. These cues can help you introduce potty time into your daily routine. Some children don't show clear signs, in which case you can use their natural timing to know when to help them use the potty. So the following times are times when your child is likely to need a poo or a wee. This is after they wake up, for example for a wee, during or after a feed if they need a poo. Making use of these natural times can help you build potty time into your regular routine. Tip number 3, help your child be comfortable when sitting on the potty. Having their feet firmly on the floor or stool is the ideal position for toileting because it relaxes the pelvic floor and straightens the bowel, which helps to make the muscles work more effectively. So make sure you have a potty that's low to the ground so that your child can use it independently. Some children may prefer to go straight to using the toilet, in which case it's best if they use a children's toilet seat and a step stool. If your child isn't sitting up yet and you'll need to hold them, this is actually quite easy as well. So if you're starting with an infant, have a look at the link in the show notes to see videos on how to hold them effectively. Tip number 4, make potty time fun. Help your toddler relax with a small basket of toys for them to look at when they're on the potty. Things that work well include picture books, soft toys, rattles, or fidget toys. Just avoid anything that uses a screen or digital devices because they distract attention too much away from what their body is doing. Tip number 5, promote your child's independence. When your toddler uses the potty, encourage them to sit on it independently. Help them undress and position themselves on the potty. Encourage your toddler to tip the contents of the potty into the toilet themselves. They really love doing this. and involve them in things like flushing down the contents and tipping the potty can empower them and instill a sense of responsibility, and this will really help keep them engaged. And lastly, for a final extra tip, before your child uses the potty, put a little bit of water into the potty to help you both hear when your child does a wee. This will really help develop body awareness. And adding a bit of water to the potty means that the poo won't stick either, so it's easier to clean. So, potty practice is all about developing the essential skill of knowing where wee and poo belong, away from the portable toilet, like the nappy, and into the designated space, the potty or toilet. Remember, it's a journey that takes time, so be patient and consistent with your efforts. In the next episode, I will introduce you to two very important characters and good friends of mine who will help you on your potty training journey. And that's all for this episode of the Go Potty podcast. I hope you found it helpful. Remember, you can do this. You know your child better than anyone, so trust in your instincts. Be patient with yourself and your little one, and most importantly, keep it fun and playful. And don't forget to get your copy of our podcast companion guide, so you have all the strategies, games and activities when you need them. It's available via the link in the episode notes or on my website, littlebunnybear.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, happy potty training.